was 2 years ago when I had a stroke. It's not easy, believe me. I can't do nothing. Can't go nowhere. It's rough. Sometimes I wish God would have taken me.
My name is Diane Kern. I'm a registered nurse and I work for Mount Carmel Guild as a home care nurse. I come out every week. I take her blood pressure. I fill her pill box for her. I make sure her medication is where it should be in the pill box and she has enough medication. And I also do some blood tests.
There's no way I could do it. No way.
We rely heavily on the donations from the community, and if we didn't receive them, it would be difficult for the program to continue and for us to help people like Mary.
Thank you for helping. Thanks a hundred of times.
During this unpredictable time we call pandemic, we pause and virtually honor the dream of Bishop Thomas J. Walsh that 100 years ago brought forth a new mission for the home at 73 North Clinton Avenue in Trenton, namely Mount Carmel Guild. We all know the small dwelling quickly became known for its huge heart, a heart that continues today to pump with love and gratitude, compassion and service. This flow of goodness comes directly from the many people who live the message of Proverbs 14. Whoever is kind to the needy honors God. And so, gracious and loving God, we gather from many parts of our diocese and country with hearts united, acknowledging your loving and sustaining presence. We live in uncertain and challenging times, but we are reminded that the clients of the Guild live pandemic life each and every day. This night gives us an opportunity to fulfill our mission as your instruments of peace and progress as we give generous support to the little house with the huge heart. God of hope, bless all the endeavors of the Mount Carmel Guild. Through your servant, Pope Francis, we recall his summons to respond to the gospel, to live it more fully, to reach out to the poor and broken, and to build peace, and to find joy in all of it. So, loving God, fill our spirits with your joy. Bless the plans, programs, projects of Mount Carmel Guild, especially the grand Gala gathering tonight. May it all be for your greater glory. Amen.
Welcome to Mount Carmel Guild's virtual Gala 1920 through 2020 and beyond. For 100 years, Mount Carmel Guild has been offering basic care services for those in need in Trenton, New Jersey, and all the communities of Mercer County. During the Gala, you will learn more about our programs, our care receivers, our volunteers, and our supporters. Thank you, Sister Pat McGinley, for our invocation, and thank you for attending our Gala. Let us continue with a toast to Mount Carmel Guild's past by Gala co-chair Jane Chernelek. A warm welcome from the president of our Board of Trustees, Bud O'Brien, and a toast to the Guild's second century by Gala co-chair Susan Evans.
Good evening. I'm Jane Chernelek, a former Mount Carmel Guild honoree, a current member of the Mount Carmel Guild Board of Trustees, and co-chair with Sue Evans of the Mount Carmel Guild Virtual Gala 1920 to 2020 and beyond. I'm so happy that you're all here with us this evening as we celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Mount Carmel Guild, an organization that has provided so much to the needy, the underserved, and the vulnerable of our community. Tonight, we honor all those individuals who were instrumental in the development of Mount Carmel Guild. We honor those individuals, organizations, and parishes who have contributed their time, talent, and treasure to ensure that Mount Carmel Guild may continue to serve their clients. And we honor all those individuals who have been served by Mount Carmel Guild. And so tonight, I ask you to join me as you take up your glass of wine, champagne, coffee, beer, or whatever you've chosen to enjoy with us this evening, and raise it in a toast to Mount Carmel Guild for 100 years of providing care and services to our Trenton community. Congratulations, Mount Carmel Guild.
Good evening, folks. When I asked my two key advisors, our Crackerjack Gala Committee co-chair, Jane Chernelek, and our super executive director, Mary Inkrot, about what I should include in this welcome, I was told to say anything I want, but to do it quickly. So here it goes. Along with the Board of Trustees, employees, and volunteers of Mount Carmel Guild, I thank you for your support and greet you to this, our Centennial Gala. We hope you enjoyed this evening's program. As we face the threshold of Mount Carmel Guild's second century of existence, we continue to follow the principles set forth by a group of dedicated Christian advocates 100 years ago. The fact that the Guild has not closed its doors to the people we serve, even during the current pandemic, provides testimony to the groundwork and traditions they established. You know, we live in a wonderful country. Albeit not perfect, our citizens have met and overcome enormous challenges in the past. A depression, recession, world wars, natural disasters, and epidemics. Our challenge at Mount Carmel Guild, caring for the needy, will never go away. We will always have people who need help, and we intend to be there for them. An additional challenge we face is to maintain and grow the enthusiasm of our constituents as we fight a never-ending battle. That means we must inspire you, our supporters, to continue to keep the Guild in your thoughts, prayers, and actions. Without you, maintaining our ministry is not possible. Think about the adage. A $20 bill seems like a lot when the basket comes around, but it doesn't go very far in the grocery store. Please enjoy the gala, especially the presentations of Bishop O'Connell and our guest speaker, Judy Persicelli, and continue to support the Guild by joining our mission membership program. So thank you for all you do to keep the Mount Carmel Guild spirit as God's vineyard alive and vibrant.
Good evening. My name is Sue Evans, and I'm honored to co-chair Mount Carmel Guild's virtual gala 1920 to 2020 and beyond. Like my co-chair, Jane Chernelek, I am a former Mount Carmel Guild honoree and a current member of the Mount Carmel Guild Board of Trustees. Last summer, I had the opportunity to spend some time at the Guild speaking with clients about what the Guild means to them. Resoundingly, they responded that the Guild helped bridge the gap and treated them with respect and dignity. So tonight we celebrate the first 100 years of helping our neighbors with respect and dignity. We thank the individuals, organizations, and parishes who continue to give so generously to the Guild. As we enter the next 100 years of service to our community, we count on your continued support of time, talent, and treasure. Please join me in raising a glass as we toast the Mount Carmel Guild's first 100 years and look forward to our 2021 gala beyond the first 100 years. Congratulations, Mount Carmel Guild.
Mount Carmel Guild is a faith-based membership organization, 501c3, started 100 years ago in Trenton by local people who wanted to help their neighbors in need. Our members are our donors, who allow us to operate two major programs, home health nursing and community support. Our registered nurses provide care to help the elderly age in place in the safety and comfort of their own homes. Mount Carmel Guild's community support program includes a large food pantry open 5 days a week and offers assistance with utility and rent. Our annual gala allows us to carry out our mission. Today, I ask you to join us. To contribute, simply go to our website. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our strongest supporters, an ambassador of the Guild and its mission, the Most Reverend David M. O'Connell, Bishop of Trenton.
Thanks to the generosity of so many, the Mount Carmel Guild has supported and served the poor, the needy, the elderly, and the sick in Mercer County and beyond for over 100 years. As Bishop of the Diocese of Trenton, I am pleased to express my gratitude for and pride in this great organization. The Mount Carmel Guild stands as a shining example of what our Lord Jesus meant in the Gospels when he described the tiny mustard seed growing into the largest of plants. The Mount Carmel Guild was that mustard seed a century ago, and look at what it's become. Certainly, the Guild is doing the Lord's own work in the name of the Church, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, visiting the sick. We can never forget the Lord's reminder to us all. Whatever you do for the least of my sisters and brothers, you do for me. Let's continue to do for him by doing for them. It can't happen without you and your incredible, continuing generosity. Tonight we celebrate 100 years of serving the people of Mercer County, who turned to the Mount Carmel Guild in their need. Mary Inkrot, her amazing staff, Board of Trustees, and volunteers need you to join hands with them now, tonight, so that the next 100 years will continue to be a blessing for God's people here. Thank you for your support. May it grow like the mustard seed. God bless you all.
Thank you, Bishop O'Connell, for your faith in the mission of Mount Carmel Guild. Up next is a look at the Mount Carmel Guild's past, a performance by the Notre Dame Madrigal Choir, and an opportunity to be part of our restaurant gift card raffle.
Good evening. My name is Carmen Vega, and I work for Mount Carmel Guild. At the gala every year, we sell the raffle tickets. So this year, we appreciate if you buy your tickets before the 21st of October. God bless you, and good luck.
Thank you, Carmen. During our typical in-person gala, the raffle is a lively and fun 5 minutes where we raise $5,000. This year, the drawing is Wednesday, October 21st. You still have 5 days to participate. To get your tickets, visit our website.
During COVID-19, in the midst of the pandemic, when a lot of agencies were in flux because of constant changing strategies and risk assessments serving clients, here at Mount Carmel Guild, we stepped up and answered the bell. As essential workers, we were open 5 days a week, providing continued services for food pantry services, allowing individuals to eat and get nutrition that they needed in their homes. Here at Mount Carmel Guild, we provide preventive services for individuals who are in arrears of either utilities, back rent, or need assistance with securing security deposits for new housing. At Mount Carmel Guild, due to COVID-19, we awarded some grant dollars to help these individuals in their biggest time of need. One case in particular that reminds me of, we had one of our seniors call who, because of COVID, was in arrears of her utilities and was afraid of having her utilities shut off, and she needs her utilities to help her with her medical needs. We were able to assist her to get her on track to prevent shut-off notice, and now she's stabilized herself and moving forward and is managing as best she could during COVID.
I would say definitely our donors, people in the community coming to help support and provide donations here. It helped us out really, during the COVID.
Well, we, as a Mount Carmel Guild, a lot of precaution, consideration, and understanding with the stress that people that come in, the clients, are going through.
I think that it was a trying time, but we managed to serve more people than we've ever served. And it just was the fact that we made sure we made our presence very known, that we were here and we were here for everyone.
Just recently, we helped out one of our senior clients. She was in a situation where she needed some help with her electric bill. We were able to provide support, and she was okay after that.
Several clients with several ways. I mean, with food. I help them with programs in the community. They were successful because I follow up after I refer them. And emotional also.
Every story is a success story, in truth, because everyone, if they tell you a little, they thank you, like you can tell from the bottom of their heart, they're so appreciative, and every story is a success story. When you know that they left happy and you have a good feeling inside.
Even in the midst of COVID-19, we are still looking to close out our year very strong. This part of the year is our biggest time of the year, is when we run our Thanksgiving meal bags for our community, as well as Christmas gifts for needy children. We plan to execute our services and finish out strong.
Here's our special bin. It's empty now, but all the special people that donate will be back to give again. And we thank each and every one of them for caring about those in need and for taking the time to refill our bin. This is Kelly Kiefer at St. James signing out. God bless Mount Carmel Guild, and God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Stay well. Let's keep praying. Bye now. Thank you to all the wonderful people who assist our community support program in so many ways. Please help Richard, Crystal, Isabel, and Teresa to continue to be there for our care receivers throughout the pandemic with a donation. At this time, I would like to thank our very special gold sponsors who did so much to make this gala possible. Kathleen and Michael Castellano, Patricia and Kevin McCarthy and Lily Moser, and the Rotary Club of Trenton. They are joined by the silver and bronze sponsors, our gala chairs and committee members, those that help sell our restaurant gift card raffle tickets, our advertisers, and many more. Please be sure to check out our digital gala journal online. Hi, I'm with Diane Kern, a nurse in the Mount Carmel Guild Home Health Nursing Program. Diane, can you tell us what has been the most challenging part of taking care of our patients during the COVID-19 pandemic?
The most challenging part is just not seeing them. Being able to talk to them on the phone is a lot different than our weekly visits that we normally do with them. Human interaction is so important, and we really do miss them a lot, and I know that they miss us, and we just can't wait to get back out there and see them.
Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome.
I was on two battleships in the Pacific and a cruiser, which helped contribute to my asbestosis. I happened to be looking, at the coast when the atom bomb was dropped, and I didn't know what an atom bomb was. Nobody did. We didn't realize the power in that detonation, and it caught my left eye, which ruined my cornea.
I come to see Mr. Galley every 2 to 3 weeks. I pre-fill his pill boxes, and I take his blood pressure, listen to his heart and lungs, and contact the doctor if there's any need. The mission of the Mount Carmel Guild Home Health Nursing Program is to help our seniors age in place with dignity by living in their own homes, which is really what they choose to do, and our mission is to help them accomplish that.
I think it's critical to donate to Mount Carmel Guild because without it, people like me would be at a great disadvantage and wouldn't have the care that we need.
Mount Carmel Guild Home Health Nursing Programs helps seniors and our elderly patients age in place. The way the Guild nurses do this is not only by being a nurse providing medication management, taking blood pressure, monitoring blood sugar, but we also make sure that all their needs are met by, if they need a home health aide, we will make the appropriate contacts for a home health aide, or if they need food, we can provide food from the pantry here at Mount Carmel Guild. And also, if they need a doctor, they can't get out to their doctors because of issues with transportation, we have contacts with doctors that will come to the home. So all these services help our seniors age in place in their home where they desire to be. So we not only work as a nurse, but as a case worker to make sure that all their needs are met, and we have the resources in the community and the agencies that we're aware of to make all this possible. So when the pandemic started in March, the nurses at Mount Carmel Guild made telephone calls to our patients' families to see if they were able to help out, which many of them were. Because the family members were starting to work from home and were more available to help with the medication management. And for those that didn't have any family, the nurses would do the medication by taking the pill boxes and medicine out of the home, not going in the home, but just taking it out, doing the medication pre-fills, and returning them back to the patient. In July, the nurses contacted the patients again to see if they felt comfortable having the nurses come back. Many of them did, and many still do not feel comfortable. So for those that don't feel comfortable, the family continues to do the medication, and for those that do, the nurses have resumed their regular visits. So our program is more than just medication management. We look at the overall health of the person, and we see what other needs they may have, such as if we need to bring them food, if they need a home health aide, if they need help with rides. So we provide almost like case management as well as nursing, and we're always there for their emotional needs because they develop such a close bond with the nurses that they call us for just about anything. And they're able to reach us on our cell phones, which they do, and they call at any time for any reason at all, even the smallest thing. And they know that we are there and that we will help them with whatever it is that they have an issue with. And I think that gives them a lot of comfort and helps relieve some of the anxiety they feel living alone. Recently, a patient of mine was questioning if she thought she should remain in her home or go to assisted living. And based on my many years of home care experience, I could tell that this patient was definitely not ready for an assisted living, and all she really needed was some help in the home by a home health aide. She trusted me enough to say that she would take my advice when the time comes.
It is now my pleasure to introduce a longtime friend of the Guild and the current Commissioner of the New Jersey Department of Health, Judith Persichelli.
Good evening. I'm honored to join with the Most Reverend David O'Connell, Bishop of Trenton, to offer my warmest congratulations to the Mount Carmel Guild for a century of service to our most vulnerable residents here in the state capital of Trenton. I have deep roots in the city of Trenton. I attended St. Francis Nursing School here in Trenton and began my career as an ICU nurse at St. Francis Medical Center many years ago. I became acquainted with the Mount Carmel Guild during my time working in nursing in Trenton, which to me seems like 100 years ago. After a career in leadership and executive positions in hospitals and health systems, I returned home to Trenton just over a year ago to become the first person educated as a nurse to serve as the Commissioner of Health for the state of New Jersey. When I accepted the position as commissioner, I knew it would be a challenge, but after only 5 months on the job, we started to get reports of a novel virus in Wuhan, China, and what has followed, with more than 16,000 deaths and more than 201,000 cases in New Jersey, is similar in some ways to the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic that actually killed my grandmother at the age of 36. This pandemic has amplified the importance of organizations like the Mount Carmel Guild, organizations where their mission is to humbly serve. Trenton is blessed with organizations that care for the poor and underserved. Among those organizations doing incredible work for 100 years is the Mount Carmel Guild, which has always been willing to help those in need. It has stood as a beacon of hope for those in need who have come to its doors over the past century. It's not the largest organization doing this work, but it certainly has stood tall among the others because of its unwavering mission to provide hope and social supports while preserving the dignity of those that they serve. The pandemic has financially devastated families across our state, but especially those who were already vulnerable. Communities of color, many in our urban cities like Trenton, have been disproportionately impacted by this virus. The same long-standing inequities that have contributed to health disparities affecting racial and ethnic groups have also put them at increased risk for COVID-19. These racial and ethnic populations are also disproportionately represented among essential workers and those unable to work from home, as employees of places such as healthcare facilities, factories, farms, and grocery stores. Although Blacks comprise 13% of New Jersey's population, they represent nearly 1/5 of the state's lab-reported COVID-19 deaths, and Hispanics are more likely to die younger as a result of COVID-19 than their white and Asian counterparts. 47% of our deaths are among those aged 20 to 34 and are Hispanic. The work of organizations like the Mount Carmel Guild is even more important now as we battle this public health emergency and help our communities recover. For families struggling because their hours have been reduced or their jobs have been lost, imagine what it means to be able to visit the Mount Carmel Guild food pantry and put nutritious meals on the table. The Guild's food pantry is now reaching more than 23,000 individuals. COVID-19 has confronted all of us with the challenge of a lifetime and has impacted every aspect of our lives: how we work, how we interact with family and friends, how we go about our everyday living, how we go to school or travel, and more. Home health care and telehealth services have also become lifelines for so many during this public health emergency. Before the start of the 20th century, the nursing industry was focused on at-home care. Now, after being de-emphasized during much of the later 20th century, the role of home care and nursing is important once again. Since 1941, the Mount Carmel Guild's accredited home health nursing program has helped countless elderly and disabled age with grace and dignity in their own homes. As a nurse and as the Commissioner of Health, I know how important it is to provide free professional nursing care to Mercer County seniors and individuals struggling or on fixed incomes. They have their vital signs and glucose levels checked regularly, and just as importantly, during this time of isolation, they have a friendly face coming through their door, someone to talk to. Thank you for serving as an advocate for your clients, and a lifeline for so many going through the most difficult of times.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. Circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. I was singing praises with my sisters. I was singing with my friends, and we all can sing together, 'cause the circle never ends. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. I was born down in a valley where the sun's dreams still shine. But I'm climbing to the high land, gonna make that mountain mine. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Thank you, Mrs. Persicelli, and the Tartan Tones from the Stewart Country Day School of the Sacred Heart. Each year, all the proceeds from our gala go directly to operating our home health nursing and community support programs. We would like to express our appreciation to all of you for joining us, for your support, for your financial contributions, and for your prayers. Our gala is coming to a close, but our services will continue through the pandemic and beyond as we continue to respond to the most pressing needs of our care receivers in Trenton and throughout Mercer County. Please be well.